might appreciate. Y'all done heard Spanish, English. I want you to hear some nigga. You ain't ready for nigga. So I'm on a little speaking tour, and for my book called The Wisdom of Plato Negro. Ishmael Reed called me Plato, but I couldn't accept that. I had to blackenize it some kind of way. So I put the Negro on it. But anyway, there's a parable in here called the parable of the cell phone. Parable of the cell phone. And we'll try to be a little dramatic. This is a dramatic piece. And this young lady is at her funeral, in her casket, talking on the cell phone. Yeah, these niggas is at my funeral. Yeah, that bitch is here. Now you know I don't like that bitch. I should get out this casket and beat her motherfucking ass. How dare she come to my funeral after I caught her and my man fucking. They can fuck forever now, cause I'm out of here. Yeah, I'm gone, baby girl. But did you hear that other bitch sing that song I don't like? Yeah, how that hoe gonna sing a song at my funeral I don't even like? I should get out this casket and whoop her ass too. These niggas are too much for me. I'm so glad I'm out of here. And my man sitting there crying crocodile tears. You know he gonna be at one of his other bitches' house tonight. She gonna be feeling all sorry for him. I should send my spirit over her house and bust up their shit. Know what I mean? I should just command my spirit over her place and fuck it up. Now about this heaven shit, girl, we're gonna see when I get there. There better be some fine niggas up in heaven or I'm going down to hell. I am not gonna be where no mugged up looking niggas is. And I gotta be there for eternity, hell to the no. Cause I know I'm cute. Yeah. Did you see what I had on at my wake last night? Yeah, it was a cute girlfriend. I told them funeral people, don't be making me look like no damn ghost with all that gray ass nigga. Had me looking cute leaving here. Well, girl, they about to close the casket. I'm so sorry you couldn't make it. But everybody got up and said their little piece. They didn't stop nobody from saying what they thought about me. But you know it was all lies. Niggas ought to stop lying like that. Half the niggas hated my guts. You should have seen that whole king dressed like Mother Hubbard, crying all over my casket, about to knock me over. I started to raise up and slap that bitch, but I kept my cool. I just kept looking up at the ceiling. Girl, you take care. I hope they got some damn cigarettes in heaven, and they better have some Hennessy too. I swear, or I'm going straight to hell. Let me get off this phone, girl. Later. Thank you. I want to read another parable, more serious. And it might describe Rivera at some point in his educational career. It's called The Parable of the Poor Righteous Teacher. Sooner or later, They always come for the teacher. After all, the more popular, the more dangerous. The more serious and sincere, the more a threat to the bourgeoisie, whose philosophy is do nothing, say nothing, know nothing. Thus, the serious teacher has no seat at the table. Yes, he is tolerated for a time, maybe a long time, but the plot was hatched the first day he arrived to teach. When the contract was signed, his doom was sealed. No matter what chairs he established, no matter how many institutions he created in the name of God, the bourgeoisie care nothing for God, only as a cover for their filthy behavior in the dark, their winking and blinking at the water hole. The teacher must know absolutely if he is on his job, he won't have a job. But no matter how many years he gives of his soul, his mental genius, he is not wanted. No matter how many students he is able to raise from the box, his services are not wanted. The bourgeoisie do not want Jack out of the box. This must be understood. They prefer Jack and Jackie stay confined and proscribed in the box of ignorance. They are mere pawns in the game of chance the bourgeoisie play until they are removed from power after they steal all they can. And when the coffers are empty, the institution is bankrupt and they are under indictment. No, they will never put down their butcher knives. They will never turn into Buddha heads. This is why one must practice eternal vigilance with them. They are planning and plotting the demise of the poor righteous teacher at every turn. So the teacher must teach his students about power. But when he does, his exit papers are signed. He may not know this. He may believe he has friends on the board of trustees, but he is only fooling himself. He is a starry-eyed idealist, a dreamer who shall be awakened from his dream one day for sure. And on that day, he shall find his office door locked, his classroom door secured by a guard, his students transferred to other colleagues he thought were with him. But they will only say to him, "Sorry, brother. Thank you." Thank you, brother.
What's up, man? What's up?
Marion, rifles?
That's it? Anyone else want to read?
Jack Brown?
All right.
I hope I reward everyone who's had the stamina. The poem is called Rise and Whirl. New York City, Sunday morning. The radio brings news of the Middle East, the ongoing Arab Spring. The mystic Sufi poet Rumi is presented with his timeless message of hope and love. Would that all able-bodied people in this scattered, war-torn world could rise and whirl in a dancing meditation. A man I call friend left his home in the seaport of Latakia, Syria, as a boy of 12. His father slaughtered his pet goat, Abdul. He already knew he wanted to avoid the military, and so, with his family's reluctant support, he boarded a ship and assumed the duties of a merchant seaman. Years later, he returned and was the first to proudly purchase his